dude. I finally did it. You know, I defeated the Shadow Temple. I even got the medallion and stuff. Isn't that neat? Ain't that cool? It's cool, right? Completely cool. But yep, Shadow Temple finished. Where do I even begin? I guess if the problem was that I was kind of hyped for the Shadow Temple. I was just like, dang, we're gonna know some secrets over here. We're gonna figure out some lore, you know what I mean? It was kind of disappointing. The aesthetic had something that made it feel as though there was something really big going on here. The guillotines, the torture chambers, all that kind of stuff. And Hyrule's darkest secret, all that was just, you know, filling up for some lore that I was like, okay, are we gonna get something big? Nothing really happened. All of it was just me, you know, going through the guillotine over and over again. It was just, and by the time when I reached the area where we were supposed to drop the bomb flowers inside the skulls, I was just already exhausted. I was like, oh great. It was completely not what I've expected. Other than that, I'd have to say that Water Temple and Shadow Temple are complete opposites in many ways. For example, as I said, mastering your own environment. You could have done that with the Water Temple. You can't really do that with the Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple, the environment masters you. And also, you could kind of, I guess you could talk about how the sages were also different too, right? Come on. Come on. Yeah, if you want to hear on the top of my head, it was like, okay, so Princess Ruto, she was the sage of the other temple, Water Temple, while Impa was the sage of the Shadow Temple. Ruto, she realized her responsibilities and she went ahead and prepared to do it. She had to go ahead and save her people. She had to go ahead and save the temple. Impa is different. Impa has this responsibility from beforehand from the get-go because she's a Sheikah. Ruto developed this responsibility. What? Oh. Now he's just like, hey, you've been having too much free time on your free time. Come on. The desert, that is where Ganondorf, the evil king, was born. If you go there, you might find something. Yeah, you're right. We could. That is the area that we have not seen on our map yet. But yeah. Impa is someone who's already been developed. Ruto is someone who has to develop. And I think the Serenade of Water was really something that was reflecting Ruto's development. But then again, it's also interesting to think how it's a part of Link's development as well, especially with Dark Link. I'm pretty sure by that time he was probably conflicted with if he's a good hero or not. Like, you know, he probably had some insecurities with his status as the hero of time. I think it was something that he had to conquer himself with inside the temple. And it's like a reflection of himself, so that's pretty cool. And then Ruto also, I'd have to say, yeah, she also developed a lot. She was already in the boss room, so I realized that, yeah, she was trying to defeat the monster there. But, you know, you could have one line at least saying that. I suppose, yeah, I should give credit where it's due. That Sheikah Stone that didn't give me any dirt on Ruto probably gave me one of the very most important advice for defeating Bongo Bongo was the L targeting from hold to switch. I mean, I did not know that. And it was one of the best advices, and because of that, we were able to go ahead and defeat Bongo Bongo. That is my sponsor for the best advice from a Sheikah Stone. Sephiroth is just looking at me, and she's just like, wow, you've gone through much, have you? Yes, I have, Sephiroth. Yes, I have.